Hey guys, it's me, Xavvo, and welcome back to the second channel. We are here with part 45, or is it 46? I think it's 46, actually. Let me just quickly check this. I should have prepared, honestly, before this. Yeah, so this is part 46 to Xavvo's Mystical World. So guys, today's video, if you didn't watch the last video, which you should. I don't know why you're not watching these in chronological order. Maybe the algorithm's pushing you these videos randomly. But you should definitely check out last video. We basically got the bulk of this tunnel worked on. And in today's video, we're going to continue working on this tunnel. So essentially what the plan is we're going to sort out the sides of the track. Kind of like where these divots are. These trenches of tunnel. And we're going to figure out the lighting system. We're going to also decorate the insides a little bit more. So that is the general plan. And if we have any extra time, which we hopefully should, because I think we'll time-lapse up a lot of that. We'll do, like, some further rails going out there over a bridge and stuff. But real quick, we do need to head to bed because it is very, very late. The zombies are starting to spawn. The googlies are coming to rape me. So, let's get some sleep. Okay, so the general blocks that we need are kind of already in here. We've got some cobblestone, which we could turn to smooth stone if we need it. We can make andesite. We have some spruce wood still left over. I think for the most part, we should be pretty much good to go. Anything else we will need, we'll obviously gather it. I remember what we were going to do. We were going to line the inside of here with wooden beams, weren't we? So we're going to real quickly just go and gather some wood, and I think we'll time-lapse this bit, because this is going to be a little bit of a while. Whoa, I've just found a massive fucking cave. Dude, how long has this thing just been sat here for? It's literally not even that far off through the woods, and this is just, like, hidden down here. What the fuck? Oh, okay, this is Skeleton Cave. We gotta get out of here, holy shit. Skeleton Cave. Nuh-uh. I ain't playing no games with this shit. Yeah, you blow up. Oh my god. Wow, it really is Skeleton Cave. We've got to give it that name then. New location for the series. Oh my god, there's just so many of them, bro. I'm not playing games with this shit. Let's get back to the time-lapse. Okay, our mass deforestation program seems to have paid off pretty nicely in terms of stacks. We've got 3 stacks here and a little bit extra, and we're going to have a lot of trees that we're going to need to start replacing after this because, my goodness, we are not trying to kill this world. We're not trying to kill the oxygen counts. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if that's actually a thing in Minecraft? If somehow there was a secret Easter egg, if you removed every single tree in the entire game somehow with some weird mod, that you'd actually start losing oxygen. That would be so fucking weird. Can you imagine? Anyway, yeah, let's hope this is going to be enough for this entire tunnel. I'm praying it will be, but it might not be. So, up on the surface, I think we did a space of 5, was it, per block? So it was every 5 blocks, wasn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'd be intrigued to see if this is actually on the exact same block as in there, right? It probably won't be, but it doesn't matter if it isn't anyway. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll put support block here. And I think for those bits up there, we can literally just use normal wood, because we're not going to really be looking at what's inside the corners there. So we'll do that, and then we'll go across like that, and down like that as well. So that's the general idea that we're going to be doing. I don't think we're going to have other wooden blocks in the middle like this, because that's just an entrance design. As for the rest of them, it's just going to kind of be like this the whole way. So let's keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go through like that. I'm hoping as well we're going to have enough blocks. We should have enough blocks for like the corners, because the corners are very rarely going to be used anyway. So yeah, and we'll just repeat this process, I guess, and we'll see how this ends up looking. Let's go.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so thus far we've done this many pillars, and I think it looks really, really cool. I'm actually starting to think that, yeah, we should actually keep them going down as far as this, because in this space we'll have the lights down here. That way it looks like the lights are coming out from underneath the track, which I think will be super immersive during the train ride. And as for, like, the rest of it, it'll probably have glass in between it, so you'll still be able to see the pillars going down, which means, you know, no blocks are going to waste here. So I think that is going to be, honestly, the design we're going for with this tunnel, and I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of this video, and you're going to, you know, think this looks cool when it's done, because I think this is going to look really, really nice. And I'm also trying to think of, like, further ideas, like, what I could do for this world. So maybe you guys could, like, leave me some suggestions in the comments. I've obviously got a bunch of stuff already lined up that I've discussed about 100 times on this goddamn channel, but if you guys would want to, you know, let me have some other ideas for stuff I should probably build in this world, stuff that will help advance the progress of this world a little bit quicker, do let me know in the comments. Drop them down below. It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated, because, you know, it can be quite simple for, you know, content creators like me. When we're making Minecraft videos, it can be quite easy for us to run out of ideas, essentially, get burnt out. And I think unless you're someone like Stampy, who was posting, I don't know if he was posting every 3 days or once a week or whatever it was for, like, how many years he was doing it, but that man had just, like, infinite ideas. I swear to God, he just had any idea and he would just think, yep, I can make that. And he had the help to do that shit as well. Like, I don't have that kind of help to build my worlds. I don't actually have anybody who plays with me, because I'm on Java on the PC edition, and I don't know anybody else who even has a PC other than, like, my brother, and my brother doesn't even have the Minecraft Java edition. So it is a little bit shit in terms of, like, companionship. There's not a lot of people I can get to help me with this kind of content, and I mean, it kind of makes it more interesting, I guess, if it's just like a solo Let's Play, but some people probably would enjoy, like, the collaboration kind of content. But yeah, I just simply do not have that kind of, like, circles of people around me that would actually help with content like that. I mean, it can be quite messy as well, because you've got to be, like, getting everybody else online when you're online, and it's got to be, like, today's the recording day, all this kind of shit, and it's just, it can clash with other people's schedules and shit, especially when you start to get into, like, your 20s, you know, you're actually an adult, you know, most people actually have responsibilities, unlike me, apparently. Right, we're nearly at the end of the tunnel as well. It's getting very, very dark in here. I can barely see what I'm doing. Holy shit. I should probably take a torch from down here or something. We've got one just kind of sitting on the side of the track there. We'll just take that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this should be enough then. I think there should be enough wood to get us to the very end of this tunnel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go up like that. 1, 2. Yeah. And then we've got to find the... Oh! Are we actually out of wooden blocks? No shot, I must have thrown it out of my bag. What the fuck? I've used all that wood up?
Yes.
That is nuts. Wait, what the fuck? No way. No way I've just used all that wood up. That is crazy. I was not expecting that to happen. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that I'd lost my last blocks of wood. That's kind of weird. I thought I'd just maybe dropped it or something over here. It appears I haven't. I've actually just ran out of wood. We had so many planks there and so little to place that I was just not even expecting that. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Let's get back to it. Right, so we've got maybe just a few more to put down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up like that. 1. Oh, shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I think we might just have the right amount of wood. And I went on a complete whim there. I didn't calculate any of that, by the way. I just completely guessed it. So that is pretty good that we've actually had just the right amount, I think, to get us to both ends. We're just going to have to see if it's going to be enough here, though. Probably not. I think just by maybe a few blocks. Maybe if we're lucky. Oh, it is. It's enough. Yes. Yes, that is satisfying. Okay, and we can turn the last one into planks. So we actually need to get some more torches. And so here's where the next part of this design is going to come in. We're going to basically lay glowstone underneath the track. We do obviously need to put the redstone torches underneath those tracks as well, but we also got to have the glowstone as well, just for the added lighting, because this tunnel will be very dark otherwise, and I don't want to really use torches because it just kind of looks a bit flavorless. The only thing I'm actually a little bit worried about is placing the redstone torches, because we're actually in a cave system, and if you guys didn't know, last time we were in a cave system and I placed torches down, Emanon basically fucking attacked my screen with some very weird cryptic kind of shit. Like, I got all this stuff on my screen, and it honestly made me shit myself, Neil. Oh, like, not literally, but I mean, that would have been pretty funny for the content if I'd actually shat myself. But it was pretty fucking scary. Like, I did not see that shit coming at all. It completely caught me off guard. So I'm kind of remaining a little bit, you know, careful here now with the redstone torches. I mean, it didn't happen when I placed them in the outside area, so it shouldn't realistically happen again, but you never actually know. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough glowstone. Maybe we'll have to be sparing with it. I think the next video will be finding some new animals and relocating the animal farm, because I need to do that. I need to get more, like, meat and all sorts of stuff. Oh, we actually put some wood in here. What the fuck? I didn't even realize. I could have saved myself some blocks there, not gonna lie. Let's be very, very careful here then. I'm hoping nothing will happen here. Right, this is where the track is, right? Okay. Right, nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're good. We're good. Okay, I don't want to speak too soon, though, because I'm kind of worried that something might happen after I say that nothing happened. You know what I mean? Just got to be very, very careful now. Right, so I think in between these blocks, see how we've done 5 tracks? In between this track is where we're going to have the glowstone block, essentially. So I think it's going to go quite nicely into those little slots. So we're going to put that down there, and we're going to actually need to as well dig out the sides of this as well, just to keep this open. We might even leave the redstone just kind of bared there, so we can always go down and alter it if it needs altering. But yeah, and then we'll kind of just leave a bit of a trench, and then we'll add the glass going over the top. I think that's going to be the idea behind this whole thing here. Now, that just kind of leaves me with another issue, though, which is the logs down there. You can actually see them. I think on those blocks, we'll add something that just kind of looks nice, like a support level. So we'll have that kind of as andesite, right? Because that makes most sense. We've actually got andesite on us, and we've been using andesite the whole way. So we'll use polished andesite on kind of like the pillar areas, and this will just kind of make it look nice to look at underneath the glass. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that. And we need to kind of dig out the other side here, don't we? So we can let the light come through under here, as so. And we're going to repeat that for every single slot. So let's go. Oh god, I don't want to fall in that cave again. Fuck that. Fucking cover that shit up. That was the last bad cave I went down. I'm not going down there again. I'm normally not a big fan of gold, but you know what? I've noticed the gold picks, whilst they break quicker, they're actually very fast at digging. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually go and bulk create a bunch of gold pickaxes, enchant them, and then we'll get straight back to this. We do actually need to finish off this library as well. That's something I need to do for another video. Not sure when, but it'll be one of those videos where we'll have, like, basically a fuck ton of just, you know, finishing off stuff that we need to do in the world. That's when I'll save that for. Right, we'll go and breaking for that one. And again, I'm breaking for that one. Lovely stuff. Hey, look, we've got a traveling villager. What's up, man? You're bringing your disgusting spitting creatures back to my territory. Always good to see that, you know. He's got some blue dye. I don't really need that shit. I can make that with lapis. So really, his offers are pretty shit today. All right, let's get back to the digging process, guys. Well, it definitely didn't last that long, but it was longer than usual, so I'll take it. Okay, guys, so now we've done, like, the basic underneaths. We've covered it all up. It's all good. So now, the only thing we actually have left to do is lay the glass in and just replace these extra wall bits here with wood. So that is literally it. I don't think we're going to get anything else in today. I didn't expect this today to take half as long as it did. But obviously, dedication has to pay off in some regard, and that means putting a lot of time into it. So, yeah, this is honestly, I think, yeah, going to just be considered the second part to the last video, like I initially thought it would have been. And next video, we'll just focus on moving the animals and all that stuff. We won't worry about these other tracks going off elsewhere and whatnot. That can be for another video. I think you guys have probably seen more than enough videos relating to, you know, trains and railways and shit like that. You guys are probably honestly just sick of seeing me cover the train track related content. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm personally, you know, wanting to make something a little bit different after this. So we'll go next video looking for some animals, and we will also move our whole farming shtick somewhere else as far as the animal cages and stuff, because we don't need all that noise right next to our house. And yeah, I can turn off the animal noises like I've probably done for the longest of time. I think I have got it switched off, but I just don't want to have to do that because of where I've located my animals. I think that's just kind of dumb. I'd love to hear the lovely animals, you know, when I'm actually near to them, when I'm milking the cows or when I'm gathering meat for the sake of our stomach. But other than that, don't really have much want for listening to that shit right next to my house.
Later.
Okay, guys, so I actually had to stop the camera. Well, the camera stopped itself, in fact. The camera switched off because it was absolutely filled to the brim with footage. I've never had that happen before. And I thought last video's project was one of the biggest ones I'd ever done on the channel, but it appears this one was much greater than that. So we're thankfully, though, near to the finishing line as far as this content's going. So, yeah, the only thing I've got to do now is lay the glass down, and it appears I think we've got someone on the roof. I guess we'll just go finish off what we started. We'll just go finish off the glass. So yeah, that's what I did in between that cut there at the end of the time lapse, and now all I've gone and done is essentially gathered a fuck ton of glass. It appears we already had quite a bit in our bag, but we've gone and got some more, and yeah, we're just going to literally lay down the finishing touches, which is just the glass over these holes, and yeah, the tunnel will be complete. So we'll just do that real quick. It should be pretty quick to do that, and it appears I didn't fill this in as well. I need to finish filling that in with wood as well. You know what would be an absolute shit on my hard work would be if a creeper came in and just blew this shit to bits. Can you imagine? That would just be a real bad dose of bad luck. A bad dose of bad luck. I just said bad twice in the same sentence. Oh god, we still need more wood. I didn't think we were going to need more wood after that, but good thing we've got some trees just lying around right here. So yeah, I actually want to kind of slightly touch up as well on what happened last video as well. I know I kind of touch up on these things quite a bit now, it seems, but that I still can't get my head around what happened last video with like that Emanon zombie. That shit has still kind of left me a bit flabbergasted because I've not heard from him. He's not left any signs around. He doesn't really leave signs around that often to begin with, but it's just kind of weird because it's like, why would he be like now trying to take human form as a zombie? Doesn't that seem a bit regressive? Because like when he was just a person appearing in my world, at least he was powerful. He could teleport, he could hide, but now he's just a zombie, which I can just kill. So, I mean, I've just kind of found all that a bit odd, to say the least. And I'm kind of intrigued to see what your feedback will be, because that video actually hasn't even gone up yet for you guys. It's going up, I think, tomorrow as I'm recording this. So this is going to be last week that I'm recording this for you guys. Kind of a way to bend people's mind a little bit when they have to think about how this is all lining up schedule-wise. But yeah, this is actually all being kind of like bulk recorded as usual, kind of ahead of time. But yeah, I'm really intrigued just to kind of hear like, what do you guys think is going on? Because I think I've kind of got on the mark there with that presumption. I think it's because he's trying to take human form and he's slowly converting. But I could be wrong. Maybe he's starting an uprising, a mob of zombies that are going to come and kill me. I don't know. And maybe it's a slow process. I don't know. But then again, I'd be able to counteract something like that pretty quickly if I caught on to it, right? So it doesn't really seem like it makes much sense for me personally. But if you guys can be a lending ear, or I guess what's the saying? Someone who's like just another person to you kind of offer your opinions up. More than one opinion can sometimes help in moments like this. Wow, we still didn't even have enough glass there. That's kind of crazy. I was expecting there to be, like, more than enough there. We had, like, 2 full stacks. All right, let's go get some more glass, and I'll just cut to when I've got that glass, guys.
2,000 years later.
All right. I think that should be enough glass now. I'm not even going to lie. I don't think we're going to need that extra 16 of that there. I'm praying. Oh, my God. Creeper! Oh, we've got 48 glass blocks here. If this doesn't cover it, I don't know what will. I don't think we've got that much more to place, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, yeah, we just need to cover this up. Okay, let's just place these last finishing blocks down. Oh, God. I do actually need to get some more iron smelted because we have a bunch of iron in our inventory that we need to smelt, but I've just been making loads of stone tools, as you can see, as like temporary replacements. So it's kind of not looking too good on the whole weapon side of things, but there we go. The tunnel is now finished. We've got, unfortunately, this stupid arrow here ruining our lovely view, but this is our great tunnel completed at last. This video probably took over an hour and a half to actually record, like nearly 2 hours. So please be sure to smash a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a comment down below. And yeah, this is going to conclude it for today's video. That is the great tunnel completed. And I hope you guys did enjoy it, as I say. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.